We love hip hop.
Did you guys? Well, there's no way you didn't see this whole Patek Philippe, or is it not Patek? The
Swatch
AP.
the AP and Swatch collabo, and everybody's getting all up in arms about it.
Stupid.
Some people are into it, but I think DDG was very upset. I'll play a clip from what DDG was saying about this thing here. You can pull this up here, Jake. Oh, actually, this is not DDG.
You're not a customer of AP.
This is the guy. He's Nick Lee. He helps run his wife's company. She's a streamer. I forget her name. She's like a big time streamer. They make millions of dollars. You know her name?
I don't know her name, but before you play this clip, I'll just give context because he's going to reply to what DDG is saying.
Yeah.
What DDG said is like, oh, AP is dropping this collab. I just bought a $200,000 AP. Now I'm never going to buy their shit again because I feel like if every nigga could have my stuff.
DDG, listen.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter. No girl's going to be able to tell the difference. Like, man went on a whole tirade.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't even get it from the store. I got it I got it resale. So
you
I had
an extra 20 bands for the resale.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's what DDG stance was on.
Yeah. So now this guy, Nick Lee, he basically responded and he said this to him.
You're not a customer of AP. You're their customer's customer. You can be a customer of AP. How does it sound if you could go to a AP penthouse, right, in West Hollywood, and you could overlook at the skyline of Los Angeles? They bring you whatever drink you want, whatever food you want, and then they show you every AP they have, and you get to buy them at retail. How does that sound? You don't have to buy fucking code 1159 first. You just go straight for the fucking octagonal Royal Oak.
Okay, whatever. He's just talking all that big money talk. But are you guys mad at this collabo?
For context for the audience, basically AP Audemars Piguet, super luxurious watch brand company. Like I said, 200 bands for the watches, 100 bands,
300 bands.
It goes crazy. Even a mill like it's crazy.
Yeah.
They are having a collab with Swatch. Swatch is like your everyday brand, your runner's brand. You know what I mean? Like no plastic tingly things,
people know Swatch.
But Swatch is like one of the biggest watch companies as well.
This is true.
So they're having a collab, not really merging or whatever. And I think AP, they did want to drop like, I guess, a budget version, but they were having, I guess, discrepancies with one of the, not really the manufacturers, but like the shape they're trying to do. It was already
to get a copyright.
It was already in the market or whatever. So this collab kind of like, I guess, eased that problem and allowed them to kind of get in that way.
Yeah. So basically, what the thing with the shape is that they were trying to get a patent on the shape that they have because there was too many fakes that were getting created. They got turned down for making the patent because the shape was too regular as far as like shapes out there. So they got turned down as far as getting that shape patent. So they're saying, and this is in theory, that their solution to that was doing the collabo with Swatch so that people would be buying directly from them because people are buying too many secondhand market APs also. You know what I'm saying? Also, with this whole Swatch thing, they're not wristband watches. Yeah. They're like hanging on a freaking string thing. So you're not going to get like a sick wristband one. You have to take the thing off the string and put your own wristband on it.
Well, it's just modular, right? So the most common way it's going to look is it's going to be a pocket watch.
Exactly.
But I believe you could turn it into a wristwatch as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, does that devalue it? They're the ones responsible for it. You know what I'm saying?
So from what I understand, there's another very big watch company that I'm forgetting right now, but they did the same thing. Their whole thing when they do this is they want to create, especially with younger people, like a contingent of like aspirational customers,
right?
Who get a product that everybody could tell is not an actual AP, but now they get very impressed by the movements, the way that it's set up and stuff like that.
It's like your entryway into our clientele.
Exactly. And then one of them is going to make it big one day, out of 1,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then now when those signs go up and they say $1 million for this watch, it's going to be someone saying, "Nah, I got it for $1.2 million." And just that, it was worth it.
That and like now they have a whole new demographic of people that they never had before. The real watch enthusiasts that were buying APs and stuff before like they're not cheesed at this because they know there's levels to this shit. Like when Apple dropped their 6S, 7, when they're doing the S series and shit, the people that were buying the Pro Maxes didn't stop buying the Pro Maxes because there's now a cheap alternative. It just allowed the brokies like me at the time to be on the wave too. At the time, on period.
Even with the Team Jordan, I was telling you guys, like my homie made fun of me back in the days for wearing the Team Jordans because wearing Jordans was because like what the hell? I'm wearing I didn't know it was a violation.
Back in the day, though, what was this?
Like this is like early 2000s.
Oh, okay. The Mexican Jordans is crazy.
No, but like these were legit from Foot Locker. I thought I was doing my big one,
right?
And I was like, oh, these are pretty inexpensive. I didn't know why until my homie made fun of me because real Jordan connoisseurs were still buying real Jordans.
Exactly.
But having a whole line of Team Jordans didn't devalue the Jordans.
Exactly. Very good point.
Now you have like this 40-year-old. Like that's not really tapped in. Like
I wasn't 40 at the time.
No, I'm not saying you were. No. I'm saying like
that boy said you're a 40 in 2000.
That boy saying you're 60 right now.
No, I'm saying like the white suburban dad, white picket fence. Like, oh, I want to get a pair of Jordans and be cool type. You know what I mean? They could go get like. I seen like golf type Jordans and shit. You know what I mean? Where like mans could rock that on the golf course.
Yeah, and it doesn't make. Well, you know what? Actually. When was the last time you seen people really rocking Jordans like that?
Yesterday.
Nah, people are still on it still.
Like for that price point, or like, are they really worth it at the same price point?
It's just because the whole sneaker market is in a weird place right now, and people don't really have bread to go crazy on sneakers. Before you were able to like line up outside the stores, they don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
like everything kind of changed, so like it's different. A lot of like Go and StockX. I think StockX got exposed for selling fakes.
A couple, yeah.
You know what I mean? So like the sneaker market is just in a weird place. So I don't think it's just Jordan.
It's also too that like the designer sneakers came in the market a little bit too, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, like the demographic that would have bought designer sneakers, they would have just bought Jordans.
They would have bought Jordans because they were like $350, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
So let's say another watch company like Rolex decided to do the same thing. Is it going to devalue the Rolex?
I'm sorry, it's happened before. I'm going to try to find it, but it's happened. But like, this is not unprecedented.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go for it.
No, I was gonna say like I do like the idea of making some sort of like affordable product that still falls in line, makes you feel like okay, like I have an AP, even though it's not a real AP or whatever. But imagine if Nobu did a collab with McDonald's. Like in a way, it kind of ruins how they're both food. McDonald's is a big company.
Nah, but McDonald's is
the biggest restaurant in the world.
But McDonald's is associated with poison and shit. You know what I mean? Like no one associates Swatch with negative stuff. It's like,
is it high quality? Is it associated with high quality?
It is. Like people like,
or
remember,
like,
it's not like the Walmart cheap shit. Like even to buy a Swatch watch, you're paying like a $70, $80. Maybe
that's
even
so
like a $2
compared
bills.
to APs and freaking Rollies that are like tens and hundreds of thousands. Like that is pretty. I think the Nobu and McDonald's thing is a little closer, low key.
Like the price point on these things are going to be like $300.
$300. Okay, I looked up today because I want to get one. Canadian is like $5, bro. So I feel what you're saying with the McDonald's, but I just think it doesn't hit the same because when you just think of McDonald's, you just automatically think of like the most toxic shit.
Okay, let's say Burger King. Forget McDonald's. Let's say Burger King or Wendy's. Any like fast food burger joint, and Nobu.
That will slap.
It'll slap for the fast food place, but for Nobu, it's kind of looking like you're kind of like lowering your value, and for them, they're kind of like upping their value.
Look at when Kanye and Balenciaga was doing the Gap collab. Yo, them shits was flying off the shelves, bro. They dropped like it looked like a garbage bag, bro. It was like a tote bag. Niggas was buying that shit out, fam, just because it was a Kanye, Balenciaga, and Gap collab, fam. When Maison Margiela collabed with H&M,
I was about to say
same shit, bro.
H&M does that every 6 months.
You know what I mean? So like,
and sorry, the other watch company that did that was this one's a little bit more low key and they're a little less expensive. They're more like Rolex prices. But you guys know Omega watches?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Omega already did a collab with Swatch. and nothing happened to their
You know what I
the
mean?
price of their watches or the demand of their upscale watches.
I just think a lot of the value for like these materialistic luxury things come from the exclusivity.
But nothing happened to Omega after they.
Nothing happened
after
to
they did
them.
the collab.
Yeah,
Bro,
you're right. They
if
still
anything,
maintain their value.
yeah.
It might increase your value. You're gonna get more sales.
Bro, no one is gonna look at this Swatch AP collab and look at like a $200,000
In the
AP
same realm, yeah.
and be like, those are the same things.
No, you're right.
It's kind of like, what, bro, I just have a Chrysler 300, nigga. I felt amazing.
A Chrysler 300.
I felt amazing until I pulled up to an actual fucking Phantom, nigga.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yo, now you just drive ahead. I'm going left here.
Oh, you didn't roll that window like
No.
I'm going left here.
The Chrysler 300s weren't trying to look like the Rolls. They were trying to look like the Bentleys.
The Bentleys, that's what it is.
Yeah. When you see a real Bentley pulled up next to a Chrysler 300, you're like, yeah, a little different. You know what I'm saying? That car looks a little heavier than mine.
You know what I mean?
I do think it gives people like, let's say like lower middle class people like something to look forward to, like, or like a young kid. And then like when they get older, they'll have that. Oh, I remember I could only afford the AP Swatch, but now I can afford a real AP, like, you know? So I think it's smart.
No, I'm not mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I think the one thing with DDG crashing out and stuff like that, he's trying to go viral from it, but I don't think he's as mad at it as he's acting like.
That's one thing I like about doing this podcasting stuff or just creating content in general. You could tell when a nigga's just putting it on. Man.
Yeah.
Like, he don't care.
Yeah, you're not actually passionate about
No, because he stole the moment, right? Like
Yeah.
once they dropped the news, I seen a couple of other people. I seen Aiden Ross react to it and a few other people react to it. And once he gave his reaction and he gave like the most elitist reaction that he can give.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, did you hear what DDG said about the watch collab? And I was like, yo, who give a fuck on what DDG got to say at a time like this? Like,
now that you guys say that, it kind of makes sense because anytime he's going back and forth with someone, he always resorts to, oh, I got more money than you.
more
blah, blah,
money,
blah.
yeah.
So he could just be feeding into the narrative. You know what I mean? So I could see him like putting it on to feed
That's
into the
cringe.
narrative.
But I feel like everyone does like the pocket checking or whatever it's called, where
Pocket
it's
watching?
I guess pocket. No, it's like when you check someone with like how much money you're worth.
Oh,
There's a word for it.
yeah.
I don't know.
I like pocket
Flexing.
checking, even if you just.
I don't know.
create
It's
it.
not flexing.
No, it kind of is flexing.
It is. But I feel like Toronto does it, but we do it with views and money. But it'll also be like, yo, how many subscribers you got? How many followers you got? Look how many likes you got on this picture. That's his specialty still.
No, I feel like it depends. It depends on the circumstance. You know what I mean? Like if a creator is getting at you, you know what I mean? You could roast their creations. But DDG, like no matter whoever's getting at him, like it could be a random person in chat. That's like he just spams it. You're oh, well, I have more money than you, so it doesn't matter. Well, I have more money than
Like
you. Know
financial shaming.
Exactly. Like so, if someone pulls up, if someone tries to page me on roads, I'm not gonna say, well, I have more views. I have more views than you. So like you know what I mean?
What would you say though? I have more money than you?
If someone tried to page me on road,
Like you're not gonna like bring a point of comparison. You probably just defend yourself or whatever. But like
exactly.
yeah, you're not gonna be like, well, I got more dollars because you don't know if that guy has more dollars than
Same
you.
shit.
You know?
That shit only works online, fam. You know what I'm saying? It only works when you have the chat rolling in the bottom and like, you know what I'm saying? You could react to the chat and be like, I got more money than you, or you could pull up your stack and stuff like that. But like if you're on the road, ain't nobody pulling out a stack like I got more money than you. That shit's getting snatched, bro. I'm sorry, fam. Don't say that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But listen, salute to AP, bro. Like I've never thought that I even would care about AP. So I might even go get me one. But to be honest, by the time this drops, because it's a limited edition, it's going to be like $2,500.
So it'll increase in value. So it might be worth it to get one right now.
Yeah.
If you can.
Get you a pocket Swatch.
Bro, you're
They're
already
fire,
buying
though,
it
bro.
from the resale.
They're fire still.
Yeah, you're technically already buying it from the resale at this point.
Well, you know, some people like the fashion niggas, you know what I mean? Like accessories are a huge thing. Like,
Yeah.
especially like when you put an outfit together,
Yeah.
it looks completely different when like you add the belt, the bag, the scarf, your watch, ear, you know, your shit, you know what I mean? Like it's a new fit now. And I was like, oh shit, he has that shit on. You pull out your pocket watch, you're a different guy.
Pocket watch is crazy.
The shit gonna look good in some pictures.
Bro, but don't you, man, ever had G-Shocks?
G-Shock, Casio.
That was the era. Yo, the Casio, those were fire.
I love those to this day. Like, there's just something very nostalgic about them.
I had the good one. But I didn't have.
Yeah, the
I had
what?
the little gold one.
Oh, why?
But not for that. Benji.
I thought we all had it.
Hey, yo, chill. Hey, yo.
Okay, I got
We
thanks
love
for watching.
hip-hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.